So, in our case of a $10,000 advance and a 50-50 split, after the advance has been paid to the writer, the publisher would show a loss of $10,000. And while you, the writer, have $10,000 in the bank, if you want to start making any additional money from the song, you will need to generate $10,000 to get out of recoupment for that advance. If the song went nowhere and made $0, at this point the publisher would lose $10,000, but you, the writer, would be up $10,000 by taking the advance. Let's say that in the first year, your songs generated $5,000 of total income via 3 of the 4 streams, performance not included, aka non-performance income. Since half of that income is immediately taken by the publisher's 50% deal, as is your 50%, and logged into their financial books as going towards your recoupment, they keep all $5,000 or 100% of the income this time because your advance has not been fully recouped. They still have a loss of $5,000, and you owe technically $7,500 against your advance. In the second year, the song makes the same amount again, $5,000, and again the same money splits happen. The publisher takes their 50% and keeps your 50%, and thus they keep 100% of the income. But they do note $2,500 in the ledger books as being put towards your recoupment. So after 2 years, the publishing company now has been paid back in full from the $10,000 advance given to you. They broke even. No profit, however. You are still up $5,000, meaning that if the song stops generating income at this point, you made $5,000 more by taking the advance than you would have had you only split the profits 50-50 from the first sale. But assuming that the song still makes money, you are only halfway out of recoupment, and you still need to make another $5,000 to be fully recouped of the initial $10,000 advance that you received. Let's keep the numbers the same to make this all nice and easy. The third year, everything the same again. $5,000 total income, the publisher keeps their half, they recoup your half. The fourth year, exactly the same thing. $5,000 total income, publisher keeps their half and recoups yours. Finally, at this point, 4 years after you have received your $10,000 upfront in the advance, will you now be eligible to receive any non-performance royalties from the publisher. So the publisher has been fully recouped of their initial $10,000 investment in you and your songs, and they have made an additional $10,000 of profit. And while you could think of this as that the publisher has made $20,000, the first of this income was simply to recoup the money that they gave you in advance. So only now does the publisher have the same amount of profit, $10,000, that you got initially with the advance. After 4 years, both you and the publisher are even. Any additional income that comes in will now be split 50-50, $2,500 each for both the writer and the publisher. Of course, since the publisher took the risk initially, a 50-50 split doesn't make business sense for the publisher. They deserve to be rewarded for their risk. Thus, the split would be something more like 60-40, 75-25, or 85-15 in the publisher's favor.